Hello everyone, today we'll be going through Edexcel International GCSE 4MB102. This is Mathematics B paper 2. Let us move to the question number 1, and question 1 A part says write this number in standard form. So A part 2, 4, 8 and 6 zeros, so we'll have to move this decimal after first non-zero number, so it will be 6, 7, 8 jumps to the left, so we can write it as 2.48 into 10 raised to the power 8. If we are moving to the left, it will be power will be positive. If we are moving to the right, power will be negative. Hopefully you understood this concept. Then B part, write this in an ordinary number. So ordinary number is B part, we can write 2.56 into 10 raised to power minus 4. 10 raised to power minus 4 will be, decimal will be shifted to the left, and it will be basically 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump and 4 jump. So decimal will reach here, so 1, 2, 3 zeros, and this will be our final answer will be 0.000256. This will be the final answer for this question. Then C part says calculate giving your answer in standard form. So we have to calculate, this is 2.5 into 10 raised to the power 60 minus 1.3 into 10 raised to the power 59 over 1.5 into 10 raised to the power minus 48 into 10 raised to the power minus 48. Now we can shift, basically first of all we can switch this 10 raised to power 60, we can rewrite as 10 into 10 raised to power 59 minus this will be 1.3 into 10 raised to power 59, and now this one 2.5 multiplied by 10 will be 25. This denominator we missed, we have to write the denominator also, so it will be 1.5 into 10 raised to minus 48. Now we will be simplifying this 2.5 into 10, we can write as 25. So 25 into 10 raised to 59 and minus 1.3 into 10 raised to 59 and divided by 1.5 into 10 raised to minus 48. And this one we can rewrite it as 25 minus 1.3 and common will be 10 raised to 59 and divided by this will be 1.5 into 10 raised to minus 48. Now further we can basically shrink so that we can get space for further working. So this will be reduced to readable size, and this one we have reduced, we can reduce further little till here, and now we can basically to 25 minus 1.3, 25 minus 1.3 will be equal to 25 minus 1.3 is equal to 23.7. So 23.7 into 10 is for 59, and we can in one go we can solve this basically, and we can write here, so it will be 25 minus 1.3, and this should be divided by 1.5 will be equal to 15.8. So we can write here 15.8 into 10 raised to 59, and this 10 raised to minus 48 we can shift up, so it will be 10 raised to instead of minus 48 it will be plus 48, and further we can write it as 15.8. We can write 1.58 into 10. This means what? This means 15.8. So into 10 raised to the power 15, 9 into 10 raised to the power 48, and we can add, this will be 1.58 as it is, and these three we can combine as 48 plus 59 plus 1, so this will be equal to 108 into 10 raised to into 10 raised to 108, and this will be the final answer. Hopefully you understood this. We are done with the three questions. First and second part was 3 marks, 1 mark, and last one was 3 mark question. Now question number 2, the bags in years of, so basically the ages in years of 7 friends are 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 10, A and 7. The mean age of the 7 friends is 8 years. Work out the value of A. So mean is provided. This is 2 marks question. We have to we can write like mean is equal to, we'll be adding all these terms. Ages we will add, so 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6 plus 10 plus A plus 7, and we will divide this by the number of friends which are 7. So, and mean age of 7 students is 8 years, so we will equalize to 8, and now we can solve. So rest of all values we will just add, which is 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6 plus 10 plus 7 also will add, so it will be 47. So 47 plus A and divided by 7 is equal to 8, and cross multiply, so 47 plus A will be equal to 56, and this one we can write A will be equal to 56 minus 47, and this will be 56 minus 47 will be equal to 56 minus 47 will be equal to 9. So A value is equal to 9. This is what we got for A value which we were supposed to find. Now we can move to B part. B part says find the median age of the 7 friends. So this is 2 marks, easy straightforward question. So this was A part, this is B part. We will write the ages which we have written over here also. Basically we'll copy this 9, 8, 7, 6, 10. A is 9, so I will write 9 and 7. Median age they are asking for. Median is the middle value, so this is the middle value. So we can basically we have to arrange this first. So we can arrange in ascending order: 6, 7, 8, 9. Basically there are 2 7. So 6. If we cancel, 6 is done, 7 is done, 7 is done, and next is 8, 9, 9. So 8, 9, 9, and the last one is 10. So last one is 10. So everything is written. Now the middle value, 3 from here, 3 from here we left, and the middle one is 8. So median age will be equal to, median age is equal to 8. This is basically the final answer which we have done. And C part. C part says there are 34 passengers on a bus. The mean age of these passengers is 49. So 34 passengers and mean age is 49. So we can write it as 34 into 49. So the total age will be 34 into 49 is equal to 1,666. So next they are saying 11 of these passengers are pensioners. The mean age of the pensioners is 72. So Pensioners will be pensioners age, we can write, or 11 into 72, so 11 into 72 will be equal to 792. So this many years, and now we have to subtract, and if we subtract, it will be 1666 minus answer will be equal to 874 years. And then we will be calculating them. They are saying calculate the mean age in years of the passengers on the bus who are not pensioners. Not pensioners are how many? Not pensioners. Pensioners are 11. So non-pensioners will be total passengers are 34. So we can write 34 minus 11 will be equal to 23. So 874 divided by 23 will be equal to, divided by 23 is equal to 38. So 38 will be our final answer, and this was 7-mark question which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 3 is transformation question. Triangles A and D are drawn on the grid below. A is this one and D is also provided, and they are saying triangle B is image of triangle A under reflection in the line with the equation y is equal to minus x. Now y is equal to minus x. With this line we have to draw on the grid below, draw the and label the triangle B. So we have to draw the line first, and to draw the line y is equal to minus x, y is equal to minus x will be, if y is equal to, for example, y is equal to minus 2 and x will be 2, so the point will be like this one. And the second point, if y is equal to 2, x will be minus 2, so y is equal to 2 and x will be minus 2. Basically we can take these points, so which one point we have taken, which is y is equal to, this one is basically 2 will be here, so y is equal to 2 and x is equal to minus 2. Now we can take x is equal to minus 2. Basically x is equal to 2, if we take y will be minus 2, so this point, and we can draw the line, and we will try to draw a little accurate line like this one. So we have drawn a little thicker line so that we can understand properly. Now we have to reflect it, and reflection will be this is basically A we need to reflect. So A will be where? A will be on this side, it will be 5, and if we check from here, basically if we check from here 1, 2 and 2.5, so from here we can check, this will be what we have to reflect basically, so this will be the point, yes. So 2.5 we have checked, this will be, and from here we can check 1, 2, 3 and 3.5 from the line of reflection. So 1, 2, 3 and 3.5, so this will be the second point. Hopefully you are understanding. We are checking this distance from this point, and we have checked this distance from this point, which is this one. Now similarly we can check from for this point also, or this will be what, or otherwise we can check this point will be 2 and 5, so we can change the sign, which will be minus 2 and minus 5, so we'll reach to this point. So similarly 8 and 7 will be this point, and we can change sign. So -7 and 8 will be -7 and -8 will be this point. So you can change sign, or you can check the distance from the line of reflection, whatever is convenient to you. Or if you have tracing paper, the easiest way is use the tracing paper and you can just reflect the triangle to the by flipping the tracing paper. You can identify the triangle. That is the easiest route, and the tracing paper is basically allowed in the exam to use. So this is the triangle B, which is after the reflection y is equal to minus x. Now the next is what? The triangle A is translated to triangle C under -9 and 2. So -9 and 2. So if we check this point, -9 will be 9 units left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units left, and 2 units down. So 1 and 2. So we have shifted this point over here. Hopefully you understood this, and I'm erasing the rest of rough working which I've drawn for your explanation. Similarly, we can shift the other points also. So if we shift this point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 2 units down, and we will reach over here. So, and similarly this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 2 units down, and we will reach over here. So we got the points, all 3 points we have translated, and after translation we have to draw the lines. Basically the translated triangle we have to draw, and this is the translated triangle which we have drawn, and we can label this as C, as they have indicated on the grid. This draw and label C. Now C part, describe fully single translation that maps triangle A onto D. Now for A onto D, we can draw the lines, and which lines we will be drawing. Basically we will join this point with this point, and this will be joined like this one, and the second point which we can join is basically this one. Even third point also, third vertex also of the triangles we can join like this, and we can see this is the point where all 3 lines are intersecting, and this point of intersection is 6 and -1. So 6 and -1. So we will write here, what we will write, it will be 6 and -1 is the point. So it is basically enlargement by scale factor -1/2. If we check, this is half, this triangle is half, so reduce. So -1/2 is the enlargement factor or scale factor. So we will write, it will be enlargement by scale factor -1/2 and about 6 and 1. So our answer we can write here for which part? For C part. Basically C part, we can write answer will be enlargement by scale factor. Scale factor is -1/2, and because it is on the other side of the center, and about we can write, or we can write center. So center is 6 and -1. This will be our final answer for this question. Now we can move to the next question, question number 4. Question 4 is basically simultaneous equations. A curve C has equation this one, a straight line has this one. So show the line L intersects the curve C only once. Okay, so show clear algebraic working. So what we can do, we will be forming the quadratic equation. Basically, one is quadratic, other one is linear. So we will find y value. So equation 2 we can write 4y plus 3x is equal to 40, and this implies um, y is equal to, we can write this as, okay, 4y is equal to 3x minus 3x and plus 40, and y will be equal to minus 3 by 4x plus this will be 40 by 4, which is 10. So this is our equation which we are replacing in this first equation. So x squared plus y squared is equal to 64. So x squared plus this y value we will be replacing in this one. So minus 3 by 4 x plus 10 whole squared is equal to 64. Now we can open this square. So x squared plus a squared will be 9 by 16 x squared, and plus b squared will be 100, and this will be minus 2 into minus 3 by 4x into 10. This will be our 2ab, and if we multiply, this will be minus 3 by 2 into 10 will be, so minus this will be, or what we can do, we can basically, yes, so this will be 15. If we multiply minus 3 by 4 into 10 into 2, this will be 2 2s are 4 and 2 5s are 10, and this will be minus 15 basically, and x, and this is equal to 64. This is rough working which time are raising. Now to get rid of this denominator which is 16, we will multiply everything by 16. So 16x square plus 9x square plus this will be 1600 minus 15 into 16. 15 multiplied by 16 will be equal to 240. So 240x is equal to 64 into 16 will be equal to 1024. Now we can simplify these two, adding the like terms. So this will be 25x squared and minus 240x is equal to, or we can shift this one also to other side. So it will be plus 1600 minus 1024 is equal to 0. We are done with the quadratic equation. Final step will be minus 240x, and we can write this 1600 and minus 1024 is equal to 576. So plus 576 is equal to 0. Now what we can do, we have to show what we have to show that line L intersects the curve C only once. So we will be checking for the discriminant b square minus 4ac, and this will be equal to 20. This will be equal to b value is what? A is equal to 25, B is equal to minus 240, and C value is equal to 576. These values we will replace in this b square minus 4ac. So B is minus 240. This will be squared minus 4 into A is 25 into C is 576, and this will be equal to, we can simplify in brackets minus 240 and squared and minus 4 into A into C, and this is equal to 0. So we can, which implies B square minus 4 is C is equal to 0. Discriminant is equal to 0, and by rule if discriminant is equal to 0, it means this implies line and curve intersect at one point. So this is what we have to mention. We are done with this question, and this was 6 marks question. It was a nice question. Now question number 5. Question 5, diagram is provided which is not to scale or not accurately drawn, and this is figure A. Figure 1 shows triangle OAB. OAB vectors question basically. Given that OA is equal to A, so OA is equal to A, this side is A, and direction of OA is also we have to mention because we are doing vectors. And OB is equal to B, so OB is this direction and is equal to B. So I will write a little closer this one. Now find AB in terms of AB. So AB is this one, and we can take this route. For AB, we can take this route A, this one. So this will be, we can write basically for A part. What I will do, I will solve here A part and then later on we will shift. So AB is equal to AO minus OB vectors, and AO is minus A and this should be plus here. So this will be plus, this will be B, so we can write B minus A or minus A plus B. So this is basically our answer for A part, and we can shift here. This is our A part answer. Now we can move for the B part, and this extra shading which I've done for your explanation I am removing, and we can go through B part. The point C lies on OA such that C lies on OA such that OC ratio OA is equal to 1:3. So OC ratio, this ratio, this one is 1:3. So 1:3 means 1 out of 3 is this one and 2 out of 3 is this one. So 1/3A and 2/3A. So this is what we got, and the direction also you will have to keep in mind the direction, because direction is also very important in vectors. Now this is basically direction of OC, and what else they are saying? They are saying the point D lies on OB such that OD is equal to D lies on OB such that OD is equal to 2/5. So this is 2/5 of OB, which is B. So we can write 2/5 of OB, and direction is this one. OB is basically this much. So we have written this separately. So now what we have to do? Next thing which we have to do is, given that the point E is such that ABE and CDE are straight lines. So this is straight line and CDE is also straight line. This is also straight line. So these two are the straight lines which they have provided us. B part, find and simplify an expression in terms of A and B for AE, and this part keep in mind is 6 marks question which we will be attempting. So first of all we will find AE, and we can write AE is what? AE is multiple of AB. If we multiply AB, so we can write here, like for example for B part, AE is multiple of AB. So we can write AE is equal to K of A, B, and these are the vectors. So I will rewrite AE a little small like this. Now AE, and if we replace AB, so AB is which we have just found in A part, which is B minus A or minus A plus B. So minus A plus B, this will be. Now similarly we can write CD also, and CD vector will be CD vector we can identify, which is this one, will be this minus this one plus this one. So CD we can write CD is equal to 1 minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3A plus 2 by 5B. So CD also we have written. I have explained you with the shading which portion we are taking. Now we can write AE is equal to what? AE is equal to, AE vector is equal to minus 2 by 3A. AE we will be writing which one? AE is equal to, we can take this root, and this will be minus 2 by 3A, and plus this will be CE. Basically CE will be uh, some multiple of CD. So we can write this is equal to AC plus M into CD vector. So AC we know is minus 2 by 3, so we can write minus 2 by 3 A, minus 2 by 3A, we have taken negative direction, and plus M into CD, and CD we have basically calculated over here, and we can write CD will be M into CD, and M into CD will be minus 1 by 3A plus 2 by 5B, this one. Now this is basically what we have done, and AB is AE is equal to, we know AB, we have written one equation over here also, so we can equalize these two equations. Second equation which we got over here is AE. So these two equations we are equalizing. So now what we will do, I will shift this B part over the proper place where we have to write answer. So this is basically the thing which we have written so far, and now we can equalize these two equations, and this will be what? This will be minus 2 by 3 minus 2 by 3A. I'm equalizing both the equations, is M into minus 1 by 3A plus 2 by 5B, and this is equal to K into minus A plus B. Now we can open the bracket, and this will be minus 2 by 3A plus, this will be minus basically, so minus 1 by 3 MA, and or AM we can write, and this will be plus 2 by 5BM, and this is equal to minus KA or AK we can write, and plus BK. And now this one we can take common, basically A we can take common from this side. This is minus 2 by 3 and minus 1 by 3 M, and inside will be A, plus this will be 2 by 5 B, and this will be M. No, basically we have to take B outside because we will be comparing A and B. So B will be outside, and this side will be what? This side will be minus K and A, plus this will be K and B. Now we can compare this. So this is equal to this is equal to k, we can write minus k, and this is equal to k. We can compare a and b. So minus 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3m is equal to 2 over 5m, and the second equation if we write is no wait, this will be plus this is equal to minus k. This will be our one equation. If we move a little over here, and this will be equation 1, and the second equation which we can compare, basically we are comparing a, so this portion should be equal to minus k, and when we compare b, we will be writing 2 over 5m is equal to k. So we got this one equation by comparison and the second equation by comparison. Now we can replace this value of k in this one. So minus 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3m is equal to minus 2 by 5m, and now we can basically shift this one. We can write minus 1 by 3m and plus 2 by 5m is equal to 2 by 3. So this will be we can rewrite this as, basically we can add this minus 1 over 3 and plus 2 over 5 is equal to 1 by 15. So 1 by 15 m and minus 2 by 3 is equal to 0. Now this is what we got, one equation, and AE we can write as what? AE is equal to minus 2 by 3 minus 2 by 3a plus m value is what? We can basically find m value from here. So if we write this as equal to, so m will be equal to a 2 by 3 into 15, so 3 5s are 15, and this is equal to 10. This 10 value we can replace in this equation which we have written over here. So this equation is AE is equal to minus 2 by 3. I will write here AE is equal to minus 2 by 3A plus this will be m value, which is 10, into minus 1 by 3A plus 2 by 3B. This is the equation, and now we will be simplifying this equation and we will be writing this. So 2 by 3A we will multiply, open the bracket, so minus 10 by 3A plus this will be 20 by 3B, and we can basically write it as, we can simplify these two. This will be minus 2 by 3 minus 2 over 3, and this will be minus 10 over 3. So this will be minus 4, and this will be plus this minus 4a plus this one we can cancel. No, this cannot be cancelled. Basically this should be b value should be, we have done some mistake in this. I'm into 2 by 5 basically. It is 2 by 5, not 2 by 3. It is 2 by 5 over here. So this will be cancelled and we will get 4 here, and this will be 4b. So we can take 4 common, so it will be minus a plus b, and this will be AE in terms of a and b, which we have done, and this was 7-mark question. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 6. Question number 6 is matrices question. A is provided and BA is provided. Given that the determinant of B is equal to 10, this is important. information which we'll be using. Find B, show you're working clearly, and this is also, so we can find BA. BA will be B multiply by A. We have this matrix, so BA we can find, this will be matrix, so this will be first row will be multiplied by first column, and our term will be, we can write, change color, so it will be minus 2A plus 2B. Then first row and second column, so it will be minus 3A plus 4B. And third, this will be, next will be second row and first column, so this will be minus 2C plus 2D. And then second row second column will be minus 3C plus 4D, and this is given equal to what? This is given equal to 4x minus 14 and x and minus 1. And now we can compare the equations. First will be this equation, and we can write minus 2a plus 2b is equal to 4x, and this will be our first equation. Second equation will be minus 3a plus 4b is equal to minus 14. This will be our second equation. Third equation will be minus 2c plus 2d is equal to x. This will be third equation. And fourth equation will be minus 3c plus 4d is equal to minus 1. This will be fourth equation. Now we can take the second equation, which is in terms of AB, and we can find basically value of B. So we can write equation 2 implies minus 3a plus 4b is equal to minus 14, and we can write 4b is equal to minus 14 plus 3a, or we can write 3a minus 14. So b will be equal to what? B will be equal to 3 by 4a minus 14 by 4, which we can write 7. Basically this will be 7 by 2. So b value is this one. Now we can equation A1 will be what? Equation A is also in form of A and B, so minus 2A plus this will be 2 into B value we can write here, which is 3 by 4 A minus 7 by 2, and this is equal to 4x, and we can multiply these two. And what I will do, I will shrink this a little to readable size, and this will be minus 2a, and if we multiply this 2 inside, so it will be 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2a, and minus this will be 7 is equal to 4x. Now further we can get rid of this 2, or we can basically add these two. So this will be minus 2 plus 3 by 2 will be equal to minus 1 by 2a, minus 1 by 2a is equal to, we can write 4x plus 7, and we can write a will be equal to what? A will be equal to minus 8x plus minus 14. Minus 14. What we have done, we have multiplied this equation by minus 2, and we got this a value. So I will box this a value, which we will utilize later. So this is a value which we have calculated. I will move this a little over here, and then we can make a line over here, and you can utilize this space. And 2b is equal to 3 by 2a minus 7. 3 by 2a minus 7. Basically this is the equation, this is b value which we can use. This is basically the equation. We can write 2b is equal to 3 by 2a minus 7. If we multiply this whole equation by 2, we will get this, and this will be, now we can basically replace the value of a which we just found. A value is this one, we will be replacing in this, and we will get 2b is equal to 3 by 2, and a value is minus 8x minus 14 and minus 7, and this one we can rewrite it as, so 2 and 8 will be cancelled, so minus 4 into 3 will be minus 12, so minus 12x minus this will be 21 and minus 7. So 2b will be equal to minus 12x minus 28, and we can write b is equal to, if we divide everything by 2, minus 6x minus 14. This will be our b value. Now equation 4 and 3 we can use. Equation 4 implies minus 3c plus 4d is equal to minus 1. 3c we can write is equal to 4d plus 1. So c will be equal to 4 by 3d plus 1 by 3. Now equation 4, this is basically equation 4. Equation 3 we can write, equation 3 implies minus 2c plus 2d is equal to x, and we can write this c value in this equation, so it will be minus 2 into 4 by 3d plus 1 by 3. This is c value which we have replaced, so plus 2d is equal to x. Now we can multiply this minus 2 inside, so it will be minus 8 by 3d and minus 2 by 3, and plus this will be 2d is equal to x. Further, now we can get rid of these denominators by multiplying everything by 3, and it will be minus 8d minus 2 plus this will be 6d and is equal to 3x is equal to 3x. Now adding the like terms, we will get minus 2d minus 2 is equal to 3x, or we can write minus 2d is equal to 3x plus 2, and d will be equal to minus 3 by 2x and minus 1. So this is basically the d value in terms of x. This d value we can replace over here to find c value in terms of x. This will be c is equal to 4 by 3 and d value is minus 3 by 2x minus 1 plus 1 by 3, and further we can just multiply the equation, so it will be minus 2x and minus 4 plus this will be 4 by 3, yes, and plus 1 by 3. C is equal to minus 2x and minus 4 by 3 and plus 1 over 3 will be resulting to minus 1, so this will be our C value. So we got A value in terms of x, which is this one, we got B value in terms of x, we got C value in terms of x, and we got D value also in terms of x. Now they are saying determinant of B. In question they are saying determinant of B is equal to 10. So determinant of B will be equal to what? Determinant of B will be, if B is this one, if we check from equation, B is A, B, C, D which we have taken. So we can write here b is equal to a, b, c, d, and the determinant of determinant of b will be, these two will be multiplied, so AD minus BC. So this will be determinant. Now these values, which A, B, C, D values which we already found, we will be replacing here, and this is equal to 10. They are saying equal to 10, so we will replace in this equation. And A is what? A is basically minus 8x minus 14, which we have found over here, minus 8x minus 14, and b is minus 6x minus 14. So b, basically we require d, not b, so d is this one, minus 3 by 2 x minus 1, and minus b will be minus 6 minus 4, 6x minus 6x minus 14, and then c value is minus 2x minus 1, and this is equal to 10, so we will equalize to 10. Further, now we can just multiply, so minus 8 multiplied by minus 3 by 2 will be 12x squared, and minus 8x multiplied by minus 1 will be plus 8x, and minus 14 multiplied by minus 3 by 2 will be plus 21, so plus 21x, and minus 14 multiplied by minus 1 will be plus 14. This one will keep in brackets, and minus, now we will be multiplying these two terms, and this will be minus 6 into minus 2 will be 12x squared, minus 6 into minus 1 will be plus 6x, minus 14 into minus 2 will be plus 28x, and minus 14 into minus 1 will be plus 14 is equal to 10. Now we can open the bracket, and before opening the brackets we will be adding the like terms, so 12x squared, this will be plus 29x and plus 14, and I'll keep the brackets, minus this will be 12x squared, and this will be plus 28 plus 6 will be 34x, and plus 14 is equal to 10. Now we can open the brackets, so 12x squared plus 29x plus 14 minus 12x squared and minus 34x minus 14 is equal to 10, and we can cancel minus 12 with plus 12x squared and plus 14 with minus 14. These are cancelled. The remaining will be what? Remaining will be minus 5x, 29 minus 34 minus 5x is equal to 10. So this implies x is equal to minus 2. So x is equal to minus 2. We got this, x is equal to minus 2. Now a, b, c values, a, b, c, d values we will copy, and we will replace x is equal to minus 2. A is minus 8x minus 14, and b is minus 6x minus 14, c is minus 2x minus 1, and d is minus 3 by 2 x minus 1. Now we will be replacing x is equal to minus 1, so it will be minus 8 minus 2 basically, and minus 14, and this will be minus 6 into minus 2 into minus 14, and minus 2 into minus 2 minus 1, and minus 3 by 2 into minus 2 and minus 1. So this will be, if we use calculator, minus 8 into, this will be minus 2 bracket close and minus 14, this is resulting to 2. So this value is 2. Next value we can find minus 6 into minus 2 and minus 14, and this is resulting to minus 2. B value is minus 2. C value and D value also we can calculate. Minus 2 into minus 2 will be plus 4, plus 4 minus 1 will be 3, so this will be 3, and this 2 and 2 will cancel, so plus 3 and minus 1, so it will be 2. Now these are the values matrix. We can write this will be first A value will be 2, B value will be -2, C value will be 3, and D value will be 2, and this is our final answer for 7-mark question. Hopefully you understood. Now question number 7, this is circle theorem question, which is saying diagram is not accurately drawn. This is figure 2. In figure 2, ABCD is a circle, center O, ABCDG, and EDF is the tangent to the circle at point D. So this one is tangent and this is radius, so this will be 90-degree angle. This is the information which we have from the given data. So this will be angle ABC is equal to 86. This is 86, and CDF is 38. This angle is 38. The length of the arc ADG is 0.8 pi. So 0.8 pi. This one, which is basically this arc, is 0.8 pi. This one. Now hopefully you are following everything. A part, giving reason, show that the radius of the circle is 1.5 centimeter, and this is 6 marks question which we have to solve. Now what we will do, we can first of all basically we can find angle ODC. ODC angle is this one, because total angle is 90, so this will be 90 minus 38. So we can write here for A part, we can solve here. I'm solving here. I'll shift this later on so that you can refer to the drawing also. So angle ODC is equal to 90 degree minus 38 degree, and this will be 90 minus 38 is equal to 52 degrees. Now we got this angle as 52 degrees. I am writing here 52 degrees. Now next ADC we can find. How we can find ADC? We got this 52. So if we join this, we will do a little working, and that working will be, if we join this radius with center with OC, this angle will also be 52 degrees, because this is radius, this is radius. Now this will be, this angle DOC will be 76, because this will be 180 minus 104. So this angle will be 86 degrees. Now basically ADC is required. So one ADC will be, yes, ADC will be this angle. So what we can do, this angle, if we consider the cyclic quadrilateral, so these two opposite angles will be adding up to 180 degrees. So we can write angle ADC is equal to, I will write here angle ADC is equal to 180 degree minus 86 degrees, and this is equal to 180 minus 86 is equal to 94 degrees. So this will be 180 minus, so this is 94 degrees, 94 degrees, and out of 94, ADO is how much? Basically ODA, angle ODA or ADO will be 94 minus 52 degrees, and this angle which is over here will be equal to 94 minus 52 is equal to 42. So this angle is 42, this angle will also be 42 degrees, and this center angle we can find, and center angle will be angle AOD. So we can write this is basically 42. So angle AOD is equal to 180 degree minus, this will be 42 plus 42, which is 84 degrees, and this is equal to 180 minus 84 is equal to 96 degrees. So the center angle is, this one is 96 degrees, this one. So this working, now we can shift basically this working for whatever A part we have done. We can shift this over here, and hopefully you understood. Now further we can our target is to find the radius. Now length of arc is given, which is 0.8 pi, and now we will be considering length of arc formula for which portion I'm talking about. So what I will do, I will shade this. This is basically the sector which we are focusing, and on this sector we will be applying the length formula, and length formula is what? L is equal to theta over 360 into 2 pi r, 2 pi r, and this is length formula which we will be using, and we will replace the values, and theta is just now we found, which is basically 96. So we can say L is equal to 96 over 360 into 2 pi, and R we need to find, and length is provided, which is 0.8 pi. So we can find R will be equal to 0.8 pi, 0.8 pi multiplied by 360 and divided by, this will be 96 into 2 pi, and this will be the R value, and R value now we can find 0.8 pi multiplied by 360 and divided by 96 into 2 pi, and this is equal to 3 by 2 or 1.5. So R is equal to 1.5. This was what we needed to prove, and this was 6-mark question. Hopefully you understood each and everything. So how we reached to 96 you also understood. I have explained on the drawing also, and hopefully everything is clear. Now B part saying calculate the area of in centimeter square to 2 decimal places of the circle. This now we have R, we can find the area of the circle. So B part will be area of circle will be equal to pi r squared, and this will be pi into 1.5 squared, and this will be 1.5 squared into pi, and this is equal to 9 by 4 pi. We can write 9 by 4 pi, and the decimal value will be 7.07, and the answer required is 2 decimal places, so we have provided in 2 decimal places, and this will be centimeter square. Everything is in centimeters. 1.5 centimeter, yes. So we'll write here centimeter also, so this will be requiring units, so which will be centimeter square. So this is what we have done. Now we can move to the next question, question number 8 basically, and question 8 is Venn diagram questions. All 66 students in a drama group take part in at least one of the 4 activities given below: acting, dancing, singing, and management, stage management. of these 66 students, 11 take part in acting, dancing and singing. Acting, dancing and singing is which one? Is basically this portion, which is common in all. So we will write 11 in this portion. Then 17 take part in acting and dancing. So acting and dancing will be acting and singing, sorry. So acting and singing is this common section. So we can take 11 we have already taken, so 6 we will have to take more, so that it will be 17. So second is also done. Then 14 take part in dancing and singing. Dancing and singing is 14, so dancing and singing is this portion, so it is 14, so 11 already there, so 3 will be 14. Now 16 take part in acting and dancing. So acting and dancing is this section, so 11 is already there, so we'll add 5 to get 16. Then 33 take part in singing. Singing is basically this section, so 33 out of 33, 17 plus 3 will be 20 is already there, so remaining is 13, so we can write 13 in this section. Then 37 take part in acting. Acting is 37, which is this portion, so 17 plus 5, so 22 is already there, so remaining will be 15, we can write here 15. Then this is 29 take part in dancing, so dancing is this section, 29 is in dancing, so already there are this one, so this minus 29 will be basically 10, so we will write here 10 in this section. And total are how many? Total are 66. So now we will add everything and subtract from 66. So 66 minus this will be 15 plus 5 plus 10 plus 6 plus 11 plus 3 plus 13, and this is equal to 3. So 3 will be outside over here in this area. Hopefully you understood this each and everything. This is basically 3 marks question which we are done with. Now B part, find n of m. M is management, which is stage management, which is outside, so that is 3, so we can write 3 for this one. And n of A intersection D complement union S, so A intersection D complement will be outside region, will be basically this region excluding D, and intersection with A will be intersection with A will be this one, basically intersection with A will be this one only, and common in A and that this one also. So then union S will be including this section as well, so it will be if we add, this will be 15 plus 6 plus 11 plus 3 plus 13, which is equal to 48. So answer to this part will be 48, which we are done with this part and this part. So I will erase the extra shading which I have done for explanation. Now third part is n of A intersection D. In A intersection D is this portion, and intersection with S complement. Intersection with S complement, whatever not in S is only this section, and they are saying complement of this. So complement of this will be 61. We can calculate and check. That will be 61. Hopefully you understood this. If you shade basically drawing step by step these type of questions, if you break them into smaller portions, like first calculate for part 2, first calculate A intersection D complement, and then whatever you got this, take union with S. This is how step by step you can solve and you can reach to these answers. Hopefully everything is clear. Now for C part, they're saying one of the students in the drama group is selected at random, given that this student takes part in dancing. So taking part in drama is basically and dancing, so 11 and 3, so 11 plus 3 divided by given is dancing, so dancing is 29. So we will find the probability that this student so first will be this one. What we will do, there are two parts, so we'll do separately. They are saying find the probability that this student also takes part in management. So stage management, there's nobody which is taking part in any of these activities and the stage management, so that will be probability will be 0 for this one. So this will be answer will be 0 for this. And for singing it will be this one. So we will take this portion, which is 11 plus 3, and divided by singing is this total, so 11 plus 3 divided by 29. So we can write 11 plus 3 divided by 29, which is equal to 14 over 29. This will be the probability, and this is 2-mark question which we have done with. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 9. Diagram is not accurately drawn. Figure 3 shows 3 points A, B, C on horizontal ground. A vertical mast BT. This is vertical mast and of height 30 centimeter, 30 meter is at point B. Angle of elevation of T from A is 32. Where is the angle of elevation of T from A is this one. So this will be the angle of elevation, which is 32 degrees. Then the angle of elevation of T from C is 25. So T from C we can draw, and this angle will be 25 degrees. Next, further information they have provided is the bearing of A from B is 195. Bearing of A from B. So we can figure out that bearing will be from B. I will draw a thicker line so that we can see this is north, and bearing of B, bearing of A from B. So this is bearing of A from B, which they are saying is 195. So 195 degrees. And then the next is the bearing of C from B is 280. C, bearing of C from B. So C from B we can figure out that will be this one, and this is 280 degrees which is provided. So calculate the bearing in degrees to the nearest degree of C from A. So C from A is required. What we will do, we will complete this triangle, and on A if we draw north, and that north will be like this one. I will intentionally draw a thicker line, this one. So this is basically north, and now what is required? Bearing from this line to this point, this line is required. Basically this is our question which we need to find. So triangle ABC is on horizontal ground, so these two bearings we can subtract to find this much angle. Which angle? Angle ABC. So I will draw this angle ABC. So I will write here angle, basically angle ABC or CBA is equal to 280 degrees minus 195 degrees. And keep in mind this is 8 marks question, so it's a little lengthier question and a little tricky also. So this will be 280 minus this will be 195, and this is equal to 85 degrees. So this angle which we have marked as red, this angle is 85 degrees. Now in triangle ABC we got one angle which is 85, and this working we can shift over here, and this is what one thing we found. And we are targeting for basically in triangle ABC we got only one information which is angle 85. Now we need AB and BC. So AB we can calculate. We will be considering basically this triangle we can consider, and in this triangle this is the triangle which we are considering, which is triangle ABT. So we can write in triangle ABT, and BT over AB is equal to tan of 32 degrees. Basically we are targeting for the side AB. This one we need to find. So BT is 30, so it will be 30 over AB. AB is equal to tan of 32 degrees. So AB will be equal to 30 over sine of 32 degrees, and this one we can also show in our working space basically. So I will take this portion and I will shift here, and this is what now we found AB also, and with the help of calculator the rest of the thing we can do with the help of calculator, which is 30 divided by sine of 32. Your calculator should be in degree mode, and this is equal to 56.6. So we got 56.61. This is not sine, basically it is tan, so why we have written this sine. So this should be tan over here, it should be tan, and this is equal to 48.01. So AB we got AB is equal to 48.01. So this is useful information for this triangle. We can mention AB is 48. This length is basically 48.01. So this is AB. Now we can find BC also, and for BC we will use the other triangle. Which other triangle we'll be using? We'll be using this triangle and this triangle, which is angle of elevation for which we have, which is 25. So we will use that angle of elevation, and we can write here in triangle. I'm solving here so that you can consult the drawing also. Later on I'll shift to the working portion. So in triangle BCT, BT over BC is equal to tan of 25 degrees. So BT will be equal to, basically BC is required, so we write BC is equal to BT over tan of 25 degrees. and BT is basically 30, so we can write BC is equal to 30 over 10 of 25 degrees, and this is the portion which we need to shift over here, and this is basically the other thing which we found, and we can adjust to the readable size, and this is the step. So now we can find this will be 30 over 10 of 25 degrees, and this is equal to 64.335, so we can write 64.34. so BC is equal to 64.34. This is also length for BC 64.34, and BC is 64.34. We got basically we got two sides. Third side also we can find, which is AC, and for AC we can use cosine rule. So this is over here in triangle. Okay, so AC will be what? AC, when we apply cosine rule, so it will be equal to other two sides square. So AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square minus 2 into AB into AC into cos of angle ABC, which is we need to basically find AC length. So AC length, we can take root of this whole thing, and this will be AB squared plus BC squared minus 2 AB into AB into BC. It should be BC over here, and this one is BC, so this will be BC into cos of ABC. Now we can replace the values, and AB value is 48.01, and this will be squared, and I'm writing replacing the values. So 64.34 squared minus 2 into 48.01, and the second value is 64.34 and cos of angle ABC, which is 85 degrees. And this one we can use calculator to find this, and this will be square root of 48.01 squared and plus 64.34 also squared, and minus 2 into 48.01 in bracket, in the second bracket will be 64.34 bracket close, and cos of 85 degrees, and this is equal to 76.85. So 76.85, this is value of AC, and AC is 76.85. Now in this triangle we got in this triangle, in triangle ABC, we have all three sides, but angle only we have is ABC. So now we can apply sine rule to find angle. Which angle? Basically we can find angle BAC or CAB. So sine we can write here basically. So 76.85 divided by sine of 85 will be equal to 64.34 divided by sine of angle CAB, and this one we can shift and solve this at the proper place. I have written closer to the drawing so that you can understand what we are doing. So our target is to find angle CAB. So sine of CAB will be equal to 64.34 into sine of 85 divided by 76.85. So angle CAB will be equal to sine inverse of 64.34 sine of 85 and divided by 76.85, and this is what we need to find. So shift sine of fraction 64.34 sine of 85 and divided by 76.85 and bracket will be closed and this is equal to 56.51. So 56.51 degrees. Now we got another angle which is 56.51. Which angle is this one which we found is basically this complete angle is 56.51 is angle from this point to this point. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can find this third angle also, and third angle is ACB. ACB angle, this one we can find angle ACB is equal to 180 minus other two angles of the triangle, which is one is 85 and the other angle is 56.51, which we just found 0.51, and this will give us the angle, and we can write this 180 minus in brackets 85 plus 56.51. So bracket close, and this will be equal to 38.49 degrees. So basically this is angle this one. So we found this angle ACB. Yes. So now this working, whatever we have done, we can write basically at the proper location also. So we can write here angle ACB. Angle ACB will be equal to the same thing which we have written, 180 minus 85 plus 56.51. So this is equal to 38.49, which we already found. Now we will be considering a smaller triangle, and that triangle, if I indicate, is like this one. This triangle we can consider, and in this triangle we have one angle, only one angle we know, but other two angles we don't have. So our target is what? Our target is the bearing which I have indicated over here. This bearing is required. Now what we will do, if we know this much angle, which is, if we take this point as E, so angle CAE, if we know angle CAE, then we will subtract this angle from 360. So 360 minus CAE angle, this will give us our answer, which is basically the bearing which is required. Now the target is to find this angle. To find this angle, we will consider the triangle. Which triangle will be considering? We'll be considering in triangle ACE. ACE. Basically, we need to find angle AEC. So what we will do, we will extend this line. Which line? We will extend this line, and if you see, this is basically 280. This angle is 280, which is starting from north and ending to BC line, and this one is 180. So this remaining angle, which is starting from this till here, this angle is 100, and this angle is 180, because this angle basically starting from this point to this is 180. So this is 100, which is same angle as this one. So this angle is also 100, and the opposite side angle, which is this one, which is AEC, is also 100. So angle ACE is equal to 100. This is what we found. I have explained you how we reached to angle AEC. So this one we can shift basically over here. We can shift at this location and we can write here. This is our angle. Now in basically the we can write the bearing will be what, 360. We need to find angle CAE. So angle CAE, we will write angle CAE is equal to 180. In the triangle we are having 180 angle and one angle is 100. The second angle is this one, 38.49. So we will add this 38.49. So this is what we will be adding, and we will be getting this angle, which is basically 180 minus this 100 plus 38.49, and this is equal to 41.51. So this is the angle, and now the bearing will be 360 minus this angle. So bearing of what? Bearing in question they are saying bearing of C from A, of C from A will be equal to 360 minus angle CAE, which is equal to 360 minus 41.51, and this is all in degrees and this is also in degrees, so we will calculate this one. So 360 minus answer is equal to 318 318.49, and our answer to the nearest degree will be 318. This is our final answer which we found. Hopefully you understood. This was a little tricky and lengthy question, but it was 8-mark question. Hopefully you understood this. If you are having some issues, you can go through this. At least you should go through 2-3 times, and then you will be able to understand, and this understanding will help you in solving other questions of similar type. Hopefully this will be clear to you. Now we will move to the next question, which is basically question number 10, and question number 10 says the production cost of building a chemo boat are labor cost and material and overhead. In 2020 the total cost production of a chemo boat was this much, where LMH ratios are this one, and sum of ratios is 5 plus 3 plus 2, which is equal to 10, and they are saying the calculate the value of H in 2020. So H value will be what, 2 over 10. H value is this one. H is at the end, so 2 by 10, total is 10. So we will write here A part answer will be 2 over 10 into the amount which is they have written 120,000. So 120,000, and this will be simplifying to 2 divided by 10 and multiply by 120,000, one more 0, and this is equal to 24,000, so 24,000. This will be answer for 2 marks. Now for B part, they are saying the production cost were different in 2021 from what they were in 2020. So the labor cost had increased 10%, material cost 5% increase, and overhead cost basically overheads decreased by 4%. And B part, calculate the percentage increase from 2021 in the total of the production cost of the building and a chemo boat. So this is also 3 marks part. So the percentage increase is 10% on this one, which is 5 by 10. So 5 by 10 and 10% increase, we can write B part. 5 by 10 is increased by 10%, so 1.1 we can write, and 3 by 10 is increased by 5%, so 1.05, and 2 by 10 is decreased by 4%, so we can multiply by 0.96, and this is what we need to calculate, and this will be 5 over 10 multiplied by 1.1 plus 3 over 10, and this will be multiplied by 1.05, and then plus this will be 2 over 10, and this will be multiplied by 0.96, and this is equal to 1.057, and this will be 5.7% increase. This will be the net increase. Now we can go through the C part, and C part says Gordon bought a Kimmo boat and sold it a year later for this much, making a loss of 25%. The price for which he bought the boat. C part, calculate the price for which Gordon bought the boat. So reverse percentage question, to 20% decrease. So 20% decrease we'll have to show, which is for C part, and this will be 20% or 25%. This is 25%, so we will be writing here 25%. So 100 minus 25 over this will be 100. This is how we are decreasing, and X amount, which is we don't know the original price, so X is equal to 36,000,040 basically, and this is the amount which they have written over here, this many dollars, and we will be finding X. So X will be equal to 3640, and divided by this will be 75 over 100, and this will be equal to, we can write this 3640 and divided by 75 over 100, and this will be equal to 4840, and this is basically dollars, which is answer for C part. Now we can go for the D part, and D part says Gordon sold the boat to a friend living in Hungary. Gordon's friend paid Gordon this many dollars in Hungarian forints. So using the exchange rate, this is exchange rate, and this much is the dollars, $360,000 to Hungarian francs. So what we will do, this is basically D part. First of all, we will be converting dollars into pounds. Dollar to pound, this is our first target, and we know this is from lighter currency to heavier currency, so it will be divided. So 36 and 40 divided by the conversion ratio, which is 1.35, and this will be in terms of pound. This will be how much? This amount will be 361234 and divided by 1.35 is equal to this much, 26666, 5 times 6 and 0.6667. So I have written all the calculated digits. Now we have to shift this pound into Hungarian currency, so it will be divided by this will be multiplied, because we are now moving from heavier to lighter. So 388.50. So this amount, which is 26666.6667, will be multiplied by 388.50, and this will be equal to, this amount will be multiplied by 388.50, and this is equal to 1036 and 3 to 5 zeros. 1 2 3 4 5 zeros, and this will be in Hungarian currency. So this is done. We are done with this question also. Now we can move to the question number 11. Question number 11, A part. On the grid on the opposite page, draw the straight line with equations, this one, and range -3 to 4. And this drawing is 4 marks. So what we'll do, we can basically uh, write them in y is equal to mx plus c format, and the easiest way which I am doing is 4y. This implies 4y. Otherwise what I will do, I will copy, I will write on these equations 4x minus 3x, 4y minus 3x is equal to 6, and 3y plus 2x is equal to 15. So these are basically the two equations which we'll have to sketch and draw. So we can take this A part. So this implies 4y is equal to 3x plus 6, and this implies y is equal to 3 by 4x, and plus 6 by 4 will be 3 by 2. So this is our one equation, and the second equation is 3y is equal to minus 2x plus 15, and this implies this will be y is equal to minus 2 by 3x, and plus 15 over 3 will be 5. So these are two equations which we need to draw basically. And one equation is y is equal to 3 by 4x plus 3. Y is equal to 3 by 4x plus 3 by 2. Now this is our y-intercept, which is 3 by 2. So we'll go to the grid, and 3 by 4, which is 3 by 2, which is 1.5, is this one, and gradient is 3 by 4. 3 by 4 m is 3 by 4. It means rise is 3 units. So 1 unit, 2 unit, and 3 unit rise, and run is 4 units. So plus value 1, 2, 3, and 4 units, and we reached to this point, and we can erase the working which I've done for your understanding. Now we can draw the graph, and graph will be from x value 4 to minus 3, and we can extend the graph basically to this side also. Further we can extend the line up to the graph which is this one, which we can extend accurately. Basically I wanted to draw as accurately as possible. Okay, so this is done, and the second equation is y is equal to minus 2 over 3x plus 5. So y is equal to minus 2 over 3x plus 5. So y-intercept is 5. So we will mark the 5, which is this one, and m value is minus 2 by 3. So minus 2, so it will be 2 units down, and then 3 units to the right because this is positive. So 1, 2, and 3 units, and we reached over here, and we can raise the extra working, and these are the 2 points which we need to join, and this is our required line, and we can sketch, we can draw, basically extend this line like this one. So again I will draw with a little accuracy this one. Yes, so this is done. Next is what this basically part A is finished, which is 4 mark question. Now part B, it says using your state lines find an estimate to one decimal place of the solutions of the simultaneous equations. So these are same equations and this is only 1 mark question, and we need to check from the graph, we need to check where is basically the point which is intercept of both the lines. So intercept of both the lines is roughly over here, which is basically, if I draw a little accurately, so it is roughly around 2.5, so up to one decimal place. So answer for B part is 2.5. So B part answer is 2.5. This is 1 mark part which we have done. Now C part, hence or otherwise solve the inequalities. Now if we check, uh, this is our one equation y value and this is our second equation, and this equation is basically this one. So red value should be more than the this one. Red value should be less than the other one, basically red value more than, basically this is equation, we need to check this value, x value is more than that in the black one, so we can write this will be our answer, which is x value less than 2.5. So we will write here x value. So for C part, this is also 1 mark question, so x value should be less than 2.5. This will be our answer for this 1 mark question. Hopefully you understood this. Then D part, complete the table of values for x squared minus 2x minus 1. We have to complete the table of values. And you know, to complete the table of values, the easiest way which we are using is we are typing the equation. So this one squared and minus 2, again x and minus 1. Now we will solve for minus 2. Calculate for minus 2 and it gives us 7, so we can write value over here 7. Then calculate for minus 1, so calculate for minus 1 and it gives 2. This is our answer. Then calculate for 1, and it gives us minus 2. Similarly calculate for 2, and it gives us minus 1, and that's all. These are the values which we have done, and this was 2 mark question. You can see it's very easy to just calculate with the help of calculator. So E part, on the same grid on the opposite page, plot the points from your complete table and join them to form a smooth curve. And you can see this is a quadratic graph, this is quadratic equation. So and x square coefficient is positive, x square minus 2x minus 1, this coefficient is positive, so it means it will be u-shaped graph opening upward like this. So we can sketch the, basically complete the table of values, and okay, so we have to draw a smooth curve basically. So it will be minus 2 and 7, minus 2 and 7 will be which one? Minus 2 and 7 is over here. Minus 2 and 7 is this one, and minus 1 and 2, minus 1 and 2 is this one. Next value 0, minus 1, 0, minus 1 is this one, and 1 minus 2, 1, and minus 2 will be further down over here, and 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 is this one. You can see this is symmetric, about x is equal to 1, and next is 3 and 2, so 3 and 2 will be this point, and 4 and 7 is next this one. Now we have to draw a smoother curve, and this will be basically a little uphill task. We will have to draw a smoother curve. It should bend like from here, and hopefully this is basically a little smoother curve. And now we have to draw. You can turn the page according to your convenience, and I will try to draw as smooth as possible. And this one, and now we can draw line from here, and from here also we have to draw. Almost smoother curve we have drawn. And next is what, this part we had done, which was 2 marks part. And next is basically F part. Using part A and E, find an estimate to one decimal place for the range of values of x, for which this one is less than. For F part, this is the given equation which we will utilize. I will write here x square minus 11 over 4x minus 5 by 2 is less than 0, and this equation we will use for this purpose. This is F part which we are doing, so we can take this and we can write over here, and this is our F part answer which we are writing at this location. So what we can do, we have curve equation x squared minus 2x minus 1. So we will try to make shape of the curve, and x square we already have. The remaining thing which we don't have is this portion. So what we will do, we can rewrite it as a x square, and minus 2x minus 1 we will write additionally, and plus 2x plus 1. So these two portions we have written additionally. So if we cancel this, we will again reach to the same equation. So this is by subtracting and adding this, it will make no change in equation. And this rest of the portion I am copying here, minus 11 by 4x minus 5 by 2 is less than 0. So this is the additional portion which I have explained we have taken to form the equation. Now this is our quadratic curve equation, and the remaining one we will add the like terms, this one. So, and we can rewrite it as a x squared minus 2x minus 1, and we will shift everything to other side, so it will be minus 2x minus 1 and plus 11 by 4x and plus 5 by 2. And now we will add the like terms, x square minus 2x minus 1 as it is. So minus 2 and 11 by 4 we can simplify, so it will be minus 2 plus 11 over 4, and this is equal to 3 by 4. So 3 by 4x, and minus 1 and 2 by 5 we can simplify, so it will be minus 1 plus 5 by 2 will be equal to 3 by 2, or 1.5, or we can write 3 by 2. Now this side we can write, if we take LCM 4, so it will be 3x plus 6, and this side will be x squared minus 2x minus 1. Now we know this is the equation of line which we already have, and this is equation of the like quadratic curve. So this equation requires quadratic curve should be lesser than this line. Now which line from the curve we can identify? This is basically the line which is this one. So the portion which is lesser is basically this portion, which is this portion of the curve is lesser than that line. So this is our basically answer which we can write from minus the range we will be providing, and range we can check from here. We can check this is around 0 point minus 0.7 minus 0.7 to up to this level, which is roughly around 3.5. We can write roughly it is like a little lesser, but we can round it to 3.5. 3.5 will be answer. So our two answers will be minus 0.7 and 3.5. This will be our final answer for this question. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can move to the next question, which is question number 12. And the question number 12 says the function g is defined for all values of x. G of x is this one. Find g of minus 4. So we can solve a part. G of minus 4. G of x, we can write this given equation in this format. 5 minus x squared, and this will be g of minus 4 is required, which we can write 5 minus 4 squared, and this will be equal to 5 minus this will be 16, so this will be equal to minus 11, and this will be final answer for a part. We can shift this over here. This will be the proper answer for a part. Now we can go to b part, and b part says write down the range of the function g. The function f is defined no, so first we'll solve b part, which is requiring range of g, and g of x. For b part we can write here b part will be g of x is equal to 5 minus x squared, and this value will be there. This is square value, which is positive value. This one is a positive value, so something is being subtracted from 5, so it will be 5 minus a positive value, so it will be always less. So we can write g of x is less than equal to 5. So this is our answer for b part. Hopefully you understood this. Now for c part, the function f is defined by f of x is this one, and x is not equal to 11 by 2. C part, find f of g of 2. So first we'll find g of 2, and c part I will solve here, and c part says f of x is equal to 4 over 2x minus 11, and g of x is what? G of x is equal to g of x is given 5 minus x squared, so 5 minus x squared. So we have to find f of g of 2. F of g of 2, this is what we need to find. So this one we can shift on the next page, and this will be our C part answer. First we will be finding this portion, g of x we will be finding, and g of basically g of 2 is required. F of g of 2 is required, so we will find g of 2 first, and this will be equal to 5 minus 2 squared, and this will be 1. Now we will find f of g of 2, which is equal to f of 1, and this will be replacing in this, so it will be 4 over 2 into 1 minus 11, which is equal to 4 over 2 minus 11, which is equal to 4 over 9. This should be minus basically, because denominator will give us minus 9, so our answer will be minus 4 over 9, which will be final answer for C part. Now we can go through D part, and D part says express the inverse function f inverse in the form this. Now f of x we can find f inverse. So D part we can write f of x, or which we can write as y is equal to 4 over 2x minus 11. Now we have to make x as subject to find f inverse of x, and we can cross multiply 2xy minus 11, or what we can do, we can just swap it. 2x minus 11 is equal to 4 over y, and 11 we can shift to other side, so it will be 2x is equal to 4 over y minus 11 plus 11, and further we can basically shift 2 also to other side, so x will be equal to 4 over 2y, which will be 4 over 2y and plus 11 by 2. Now we can take LCM of this side, so it will be LCM, we can take 2y, and this will be 4 plus 11y, and this will be, now we can swap basically, so we can write f inverse of x will be equal to y, and this will be equal to 4 plus 11x over 2x, and this will be the final inverse which we were supposed to find. Now we can go to the E part, and E part says state the value of x that must be excluded from any domain of f inverse, and if we check f inverse is this one, so E part we can write f inverse of x is equal to 4 plus 11x divided by 2x. So denominator should not be equal to 0, so value excluded is x is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0 is the value which denominator is changing to 0, so this value should be excluded. Hopefully you understood this. Then F part says express f of x in terms of x, giving your answer as single fraction in simplest form, and this is a 3-mark question. So f of x is required. So f of x. So required is basically f of, this is f part, f of x is required, and f of x is given 4 over 2x minus 11, and we can replace this as x value for f of x, and this will be equal to f of 4 over 2x minus 11. This is what we need to find, and it will be 4 over x will be replaced by 4 over 2x minus 11, and this will be minus 11. Now we can take basically we can rewrite it as 4 over, this will be 8 over 2x minus 11 and minus 11, and further we can take LCM of the denominator. Basically this one we will write, and this will be under the whole LCM we can write 2x minus 11, and this will be what? This will be 8 into 8 minus 11 into 2x minus 11, and this one we can write with 4, so fraction over fraction rule, hopefully you are understanding, and this will be 8 minus 22x and plus 121, 11 into 11, 11 multiplied by 11 will be 121. Further we can write it as 8x minus 44 over, this will be 121 plus 8 will be 129 minus 22x, and this will be a single fraction which was required. Hopefully you understood this. Now the last part, G part, says the function h of x is this one, m of x is this one, a, b are constant such that a is greater than 0, b is also greater than 0. Given that hm of x is equal to this one for all values of x, find the value of a and the value of b. Now h of x is x into x plus 1 and m of x is also given. I will write like this one: h of x is equal to x into x plus 1, whereas m of x is equal to ax plus b. So these two values we will be using to write basically. I will shift this one and then we will be writing. We can basically shift it so over here, and our answer will be for G part. This is the final part of this question. We have to write h of m of x, and m of x is ax plus b, so we will write h of ax plus b, and this will be equal to ax plus b into ax plus b plus 1, and we can basically rewrite it as, so I will shrink a little to manage for the space, and this will be the readable size and this will be D part, and now we can rewrite it as ax plus b plus 1 into ax plus b. I've just switched the terms, and this is, we have to compare it with 3x plus 3, and this is 3x plus 2. Now if we compare, and we can compare basically this one, a, we can see this is the coefficient of x, and b plus 1 is equal to 3, and a is equal to 3, and this one we can see b is equal to 2. So from here we can see a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 2, and these are whole numbers, and this is our final answer for this part. We are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, and also recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows, and introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.